Yep, I just want to say before this actual video starts that the voice audio for this was done on Tuesday. I kind of got sidetracked doing shit on Destiny, so my bad that I didn't really get to upload it or putting this video together until today, which is Saturday. But anyway, that's it. I'll catch you guys next week. Yeah, what's up guys? Didi here. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded any kind of video. I do have a lot to talk about, so let's just put this behind some random gameplay that I may have already recorded or not recorded yet, and I'm going to do so for the purpose of this video. So, this way you're not just, staring at my face. You can actually watch something while I do it. So, let me go look for that or create it. And I'll catch you guys in the next portion of this video. Alright guys, and here we go. I guess I should start off saying that I've been doing all my voice recordings, well I'm starting to now in Adobe Audition. It's something that, well, I've always had it, but because I have the Adobe subscription for school, but I got into it last semester and this semester because we've been doing some voice work in it. So the only thing I really know how to do is denoise. I guess if I were to do a video outside and it was real windy, I know how to reduce the wind to it's still there. It's just not blowing over all the audio. So just a few basic stuff. So that's what I'm really gonna be using it for. That and when it comes to Premiere Pro, I've been having issues with the recording there, and I got tired of using the Windows voice recorder. So at least in here, all I gotta do is add the modifications I want to it, and then just import it into Premiere Pro. Now, all I've been up to, I will try my best to keep this in order and not make this, a long ass fucking video. So, main reason I've been uploading, well, besides, school, I was focusing on my college work, and when it comes to school, I don't really procrastinate. I know when it's due, and I'll probably do it, that the day of. But I got to where I wasn't really doing my work for some of my classes, and it was either my games or watching TV, Netflix, or Funimation. So kind of decided to drop one thing so I can at least manage more. Other than that, I have a habit of saying 30 minutes ago I did this in my videos, or I give a specific date or time, and then I don't upload. So say I recorded Wednesday and I was talking about Tuesday or stuff I did that Wednesday, and then I don't upload it, then it just doesn't feel substantial to me, and that's what's been kind of going around this go around. Like, I've done some recordings. I'm in the middle of editing some videos, but I was doing my a video for well, basically like this, to talk about what I've been up to, and I just never got to uploading it. But so I was focusing on school was the reason, and then I kind of procrastinated with YouTube. Other than that, I finished my finals on the 20th, so I've been grinding Destiny, with Water Glass being out and everything. Although probably when I get my characters to 1320, I'm just gonna stop there until more stuff gets dropped. Want to talk about more on Destiny later on. I was going to do a specific video for that, but I might as well add that in here, you know? Um, so from school, let's move into, let's talk about auto chess real quick because it's really the shortest. So I didn't know auto chess got released on, you know, PS5 back in March. I didn't even know it existed. But I decided to try it, you know, being a big chess fan already. Back in grade school, I was in a chess club with a friend, and then I went on to compete. My brother also taught me how to play when I was younger. So, when we're talking about board games, you know, that's my favorite board game of all time. Um, so was getting into the game. I gotta admit, I had strong starts, but when it came to mid and end game, I sucked ass. I really did. But I've gotten, you know, now I've gotten to where I can make comebacks. I'll have a shitty start, you know, on purpose, especially trying to work with the spellcasters or mages, whatever you want to, you know, a little simple. I just call them spellcasters or mages. I don't really remember their actual race name, you know, or archetype. Um, but you know, I can have a crappy start and then pick it up mid and end the game. I had this one awesome comeback where I was at 1 health the entire mid game. In towards end game, this guy had 76 health. I brought him down to my level. It was literally 1v1, 1 health, 1 health, and I ended up pulling through. So I dropped him that much. And when it came to duos, I didn't really understand, you know, why my teammate wasn't winning their matches and everything. And then I looked up on Google how to, you know, share pieces because I saw they were doing that for me. And the first match, you know, I realized how to do that. I won it. So I haven't really played any duos since then. But it's a game. I really have enjoyed playing it. Alright, and from Auto Chess, let's go into Returnal. Because I do have some recordings for that. So I didn't record my initial first run through of it before you unlock the next area. I was more focused on getting into the game, and I know there's some a few gripes about, you know, what's going on. So I'll just start with my issues. And yes, I was one of those people who had the game update in rest mode, but that's okay. Let's see. So, two things happened to me when I went to do challenges. I think I know the exact order, but I'm not really trying to do what happened to me in the exact order. So, I went to do a challenge, and the door wouldn't open, and it wouldn't let me back in the ship. So the triangle button was not working at all. Had to redo that. Kind of wasted the challenge, you know. The next time I did the challenge, it was a black screen. I could shoot, I could hear sound, I could hear the pause menu and everything. I just couldn't see shit. Back to the triangle button. I went to, you know, the secret locations that has the little yellow on the floor and you fall down into it. Well, this secret location happened to have, you know, fabricators. Couldn't activate the fabricators and couldn't teleport back up. Kinda fucked that run up for me. And then, yes, oh yes, the game crashed on me. Where was I at? I was towards a frozen fractured, getting the 2 out of 3 keys you need to proceed to the deep. I think I saved the least difficult or the most difficult for last. But the point is, I had 2 out of 3 keys. I was on my way to go get that third one to finish the realm, and it crashed. Like, wow. The fuck? And when it comes to games like these, it's like, you know, you have enough, and it's like, I need a break. So that's kind of what I've been doing like, fuck this shit, I'm gonna go watch anime or TV or whatever, sleep it off. But now I know there's some mixed reviews, or mixed feelings, I should say, on the whole not being able to save. And I kind of wanted to bring this up for a while, I just never got around to doing it. So, going back to, I believe it's Final Fantasy 4 or Advance, one of those. I believe it was on a Game Boy Advance. Back then, I had a Game Boy Advance SP, so I was able to play Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games. Oh, the privilege of being a fucking millennial. Anyway, there's the one where you play as Cecile or Cecil, however you prefer to pronounce his name, depending on the voice actor. They'll pronounce it a different way. I know back in Dissidia, whoever was Goldberg's actor called him Cecil, but yeah. But when you play as Cecile, and you have to go around collecting the 4 crystals, 5. You're just going around collecting crystals. I know there's a female summoner, Rida or Rydia. She's the girl in green. She starts out as a kid. She gets trapped somewhere, I think in the world of summers or something like that. But time goes by there, faster. So the next time you meet her, she's a full-grown adult, more powerful, and able to, summon more summons. And then there's a goal best. You gotta save, him from whatever, that darkness or whatever was controlling him. And then the end boss, Zemon, or Zenus, whatever his, I know it starts with a goddamn Z. But my point is, in that game, I'm not sure what any other games, had this function. But you had your main save points, where if you die, you go back there. You don't really lose any progress. Well, more than what you already fucking made. But you go back to, your last checkpoint. But it also had a quick save function. And what this did was, as soon as you did that, it saved exactly where you were, but kicked you back to the title screen. And when you got ready to go back to the game, you just resumed the quick save, and it put you back exactly where you were. But if you died, you went back to the main, to your main save, your last checkpoint. I think this would, greatly be greatly beneficial and Returnal, because the only really thing there is respawn. And my issue with the respawn is, say you use one in the forest area, or whatever, you want to call the beginning area. But if you get to like the Frozen Fraction, which has one there, if you end up just dying there, then it starts a new cycle. It doesn't put you back at the, that last one you really used. Which means you just wasted 6 ether anyway, which is fucking stupid. That's my issue with that. That's about the only kind of save you're gonna get. But how it would work is you use a quick save if they add a title menu to it. That would work. Better yet, they can implement it back into the they can implement it into the ship somehow. To where, you use a quick save, it saves you exactly where you are, Or you can even go back to Atlas itself and hit quick save. It'll save exactly where you are, kick you out of the game, or something like that. This way, if there's going to be an update, but you're not going to be home to really stop it, or you just want to take a break and play a different game with your friends, whatever scenario is to where, you're not going to be on the game, it'll kick you out, and when you get ready to go back into it, it'll put you back into, that quick save. But when you die, the game mechanics kick it back in, and you start a new cycle all over again. I think that would, you know, be a lot more helpful towards people's frustration towards it. Now, me, I really fine with the game it is. Like, I was loving it and everything. But that's that. Now back to me saying I didn't record my first playthrough. So I've had 2 great cycles. My second, or I should say, longest maybe. Well, that's the 2 best cycles I had. The second one being, the greatest cycle I've ever had. The first one, when I finally got past that fucking first boss, I defeated the second and third boss without any issues on my first go. Almost at the fourth boss, it was one hit, but I kept getting juggled, trying to heal, and I kept dodging into its attack. So I was like, I was trying to heal, and when I did heal, I dodged into an attack, and, there goes that. There goes all the, the health I just healed up from. But, my second cycle, which is the greatest one, I did do a recording on. I am editing that, not as we speak, but, I'm in the process of editing that. It was 2.5 hours, give or take. And I'm doing them into 30-minute videos, give or take, because I, took some time off as well, thinking about how do I want to, go about my videos. How can I improve them in a way that I would like, And exactly why am I uploading to YouTube? Because when I was younger, it was for fun. Also, it wasn't for money, but I was trying to get my way into, being a game designer as well. But, for now, it's just to pass the time until I decide I'm ready to focus on one of my main goals. And school is not one of my main goals. It's what I want to do after I finish learning what I get from school. And I'll probably take time off. Not only that, it's just so when I finally hit those main goals, I'll have a place to share them, Unless I finally do my own website. But Brackets is going away in September, so I'll have to learn a different program to start coding in. Anyway, on my second, on my greatest cycle, I got past the first boss, and the rest of the game with, relatively ease. Relative ease? I think that's the way it goes, But I'm black, I'm illiterate, I don't know how to fucking speak. And that's okay. Anyway. I did, record that. I was playing this shit at night too, so a lot of those cutscenes when you go into the house kind of trip me out. Especially the one where you go in there and you play as her daughter, or you take control of her daughter, and she's over here playing a PS5. Now, I was kind of already tripping on, like, the game itself. And then it's like, wait, what the fuck? And so, I kind of recorded it from the PS5. But I was looking at it like, okay, this really is a PS5 in the game and whatnot. The controllers on the ground and whatnot. There's a fucking charger and everything. I was like, oh, no, you kind of fucking lost me now. But, so, I am in the process of uploading or doing those videos. I am working on part 3 right now. I kind of botched up, trying to, or where to start it, Um, so I'm kind of got to get that done. But I've just been enjoying myself on my games as well. I got back into Fortnite because of this kid in my apartment complex. I had this Series X in my garage that I got from a bundle a couple of months ago. And it was like, I really don't feel like looking for a buyer for it, so I just fucking gave it to him. It was like, you gotta ask your parents, make sure you're okay, you can actually have this, because I don't want to be giving this away and then I get in trouble. It's like giving away candy, parents get mad because you gave the kid candy and whatnot. But he asked his grandmother, so he has it. He's been on that. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break real quick to gather my thoughts and see what I want to bring up next. Okay, and I'm back. And I decided I'm going to save that Destiny question for the end of this video. Now, from my school, I took a blended class this semester along with Adobe Animate. So I'm really hoping to, well, for Adobe Animate, my drawing kind of sucks ass. Like I am on my Surface Pro, which does have a tablet mode and everything. But a pen and paper, I can draw just fine. I can't really draw, characters per se. But I've taken, art class in high school. Just fine. So I know, 3D perspective, 2D perspective. But thing is, I can draw buildings and whatnot just fine. And I can steady my hand. But when it comes to my laptop, whatever you want to call it, on my tablet, I just don't have that steady hand, so my drawing sucks ass. And then for Blender, I need to work on my modeling, like especially the faces, for sculpting. So that's gonna be a whole thing. But I'm really hoping to implement some animations or work on my own series later on in the future when I get those two things down. I also took a video production class last semester, which was easy because I've already already knew how to write scripts. I actually when Red vs. Blue came out, I believe it had to be, oh actually I actually got into it late. After Black Ops 2 came out, I started writing my own scripts, and I actually kind of got 2 seasons done in one night. But I, for my own animation and whatnot, or the script anyway, but kind of lost those when my mom's laptop kind of died out and whatnot. But I still have that under my belt. So I can also implement that better. What I didn't know from that class is the whole camera angles, or the names of them anyway. So, that aside, I want to apologize for when I made the Activision video about my account. And the reason I apologize is that, for me, my perspective on it, I came off as, it was about me, when that was not my intention. My intention was, if Activision sees this, there'll be more, they'd be more annoyed or more encouraged to, help people having this fucking issue. I submitted 3 support tickets, one of which, it was in the video. The second one, came back as them mistaking me having an issue with leaking and unleaking my accounts. So I made a third one like 2 weeks ago. 2.5 weeks ago. And it came back with the same as the first one, that not enough information was given, or they couldn't, recover the account with the information given. So, kind of sat there for a second. A couple of days went by, and was like, you know what? Somebody brought up the BBB, Better Business Bureau. So I hit them up Sunday night this week. And I actually got an email from them today at 3:01 p.m. And I'm gonna read it right now. It says, "Thank you for contacting BBB. Your complaint was received by BBB on June 2nd, 2021, and has been assigned case number." Well, I'm not really gonna read the numbers, but in our files. Please make a note of this number for future reference. Your complaint has been applied to the following business, Activision, blah blah blah. The case has been reviewed and has now been forwarded to the business for their response. This business has until June 26, 2021 to respond to your complaint. You may contact our office after June 26 to check the status of your complaint. We encourage you to use our online complaint system to keep up with the process of this complaint. To view the details of your case, please go to the following website, address, that. So, when it came to the whole class action, I was really up for it. I'm still up for it. The thing is, I would have done it, truthfully. But one, I sat down, focused on my classes, especially my psychology class, because I really didn't do those discussions for shit. So, I barely passed that class, I believe.
Just you wait.
Anyway, that and I'm in a wheelchair. My brother's car, we found out last month, was stolen after it was fixed because the shop was closed or something. Whatever happened to it. So the guy who was repairing the car took off with it. That and I actually have to locate where it is and then take the bus there. So you can see how much work that would be. And my mom doesn't have to ask for her car. She's going to do that this month. She hasn't really been feeling well, so I wasn't really tripping on it. But even if this does go through, I would encourage somebody else to do it. Because I didn't see a comment on Facebook on Activision's page that, somebody brought it up. So I really do encourage somebody else to follow through with it if this doesn't happen. But before that, I contacted the BBB as a last-ditch effort. And I put it in there, that this is my last-ditch effort. In those words, last-ditch effort. But, if you haven't gotten your account back, then at least try them, At least they said they forwarded to them. And what kind of pisses me off is that when this started happening, Activision closed off, any person-to-person contact. You're left with some kind of automated system, They want to say they couldn't recover the account with information given. Well, okay, what information can we give you? Like, follow up with us, That's my feeling of it. This month, I am really looking forward to, Ratchet and Clank, as well as Scarlet Nexus. I will have Scarlet Nexus on my Series X. Well, mainly because I have the demo and kind of completed both sides so I get those items. That, and I really don't have room on my PS5. But, it was one of the main RPGs I was looking forward to since the, announcement of it last year. And then Ratchet and Clank, can't wait for that. That's going on my PS5. I gotta make room for that. Actually, I just uninstalled Warzone on it, so I will have that room. Now, I'm not decided if I'm going to stream or just upload videos. Knowing Scarlet Nexus, I'll probably upload videos. Ratchet and Clank, I may stream it. I'm not sure. I know with the Ratchet and Clank, I was uploading on my other, YouTube account. It was, made off the movie, so I have those copyrights and whatnot. So some of the scenes were cut out. I know my last two videos on it, I tried to do for the planetizer, towards the end. It didn't upload those at all, so that kind of pissed me off. So hopefully, so this isn't off of the movie, they don't try to do that copyright shit. So, cutscenes don't get cut out. Anyway, to end this video, I'm talking about Destiny 2 here. Now, I don't really completely understand the issue with stasis. I do and I don't. Like, I'm a stasis user, especially on the hunter. Like, I like the ability to just dodge far away from anybody's bullshit, especially freaking shotgun rushers. And that's another issue that I fucking hate. Is that I see people running straight at you with a fucking shotgun trying to slide. And I'm over shooting the primary. It's like, buddy, really? Like, you're not gonna win this gunfight. Why the fuck are you even trying? And it's like, you not use a primary either? Like, I see people just go around a fucking match and just use nothing but a shotgun. They didn't even touch a primary. Why the fuck is there even a slot in there anyway? You know? But, my thing is, I don't, like, my standpoint, shotguns don't need a nerf. Spellwinters definitely need a fucking nerf. So, fucking hate everybody uses that. I got sick of seeing that everywhere. If I got killed by a surfer into the shotgun, I wasn't fucking, you know, really bitching that much. It was like, okay, you got me with that shotgun. This is not fucking Spellwinters. You know, if I had known Spellwinters in the kiosk, yes, I would have been using it a lot sooner, but no more than any other fucking weapons I have. Like, I won't push you with the shotgun unless, you know I'm in the position to get a kill. I'm not gonna force it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna put you in position with my primary, and then if I gotta reload and I know you're around the corner about to do your bullshit, then yeah. But this Monday, you know, I kinda got sick of burning those shotguns and trials with some friends, so I said fuck it. I was on my Titan, so if I was fucking trading, I was trading, but as long as I got the fucking kills, I was not giving a damn. But anyway, my thing is, you know, because I also use my elemental, you know, subclasses, especially since I got stars on my hunter, you know, my warlock, I went to use the chaos reach with geomags. I was that little warlock in trials, but my titan, I've always been using burning maul. You know, I just love it when it fucking tracks people around corners. It's like, oh, yeah, you're jumping in the air? Yeah, nah, you're fucked, boy. You get your ass back down here. But, my thing is, and I've, you know, talked to a random guy in comp earlier, you know, this year, because he was a fellow, so I kind of, like, gave him shit for it and whatnot. But we had a little discussion. I even talked it over with my friends, is that Bungie is PvE focused. Like, they want to release new weapons for PvP. That's fine and all, but where are the maps? Like, if you make more open maps to encourage sniping or post scout with a, you know, SMG for mid-range or whatever, or auto rifle, then that, you know, would be better. Like, where are the new maps at? We haven't got a new map in forever. Like, let's go for trials too. Like, just go with new maps to encourage other playstyles instead of, you know, these close range maps where people just wanna, I'm gonna sit in a corner until you rush me and then I'm gonna pop out and shotgun you. Because that's all fucking trials was for me on Exodus Blue on Monday. Was one of my friends was outside, you know, middle, and this guy just sat here in the corner with his little shotgun, like, oh, I'm gonna wait, be here, sucking my own dick, waiting for you to get over here so I can just shotgun your ass, buddy. Yeah, just waiting. Get over here. And I'm over here like, oh, yeah, don't rush. You're just over here sitting in this fucking corner sucking his own dick over here with his own fucking shotgun out. Like, come on, bro. Like, at least try to use a fucking primary. I don't understand people like that. God damn. Well, like, and encourage other fucking play styles, Bungie. Fucking braces. My upper lip's getting caught on my upper brace. But that's just, you know, my take on it. If we get new maps, you know, I feel that would change, or I don't like the word fucking change, you know. It would adjust, you know, new play styles, you know, make a map to where it's very difficult to push with the fucking shotgun. You know, make a more open map to where if somebody uses a Revenant, you can outrun the tornado without fear of being pinched by somebody else, by their teammates or whatever. Just make room for the elemental subclasses to be used. Although, elemental subclasses can't stand a chance against stasis if you know what you're doing. So I'm just asking, the legitimate Destiny community, not the people who want to bitch about it because they can't outgun it or outmaneuver it, Because I didn't have a problem with, Behemoth, pre-nerf. You were able to fucking outrun that, outdodge it. Fucking played Olay with that motherfucker like it was a bull. But the fucking resilience nerf on it, I firmly believe it's too much. Like, you shouldn't be able to get one shot by a fucking chaperone, A sniper, yes, but chaperone or shotgun. Well, unless a shotgun was like barrel stuffing them. But the chaperone, no, that's kind of some bullshit. But I just want to know, like, people who play Destiny 2, console or PC, what your opinions would be on that. Like, do you think new maps would help with, improving other, play styles or whatever? Like, in the end, like, you can come up with all the guns you want, all the supers and whatnot, but without new maps, everything's going to seem overwhelming, and I understand that. Like, I feel if there were more, new maps, people wouldn't be complaining about stasis like they have been. But that's just my take on it. Now, before I close this out, if you do leave a comment, YouTube doesn't always send me an email when I get comments. That, and I kind of let my emails, build up. I don't check them daily, Like, it'll build up to 100. I just go in there, mark as red for all of them. And then that's it, because I get tired of looking at that number. But when it comes to my upload, I really just upload and just hop off. That's it. But that's kind of why I added my email, for those who, want to talk or whatever. But do let me know, what your opinion is on the whole encouraging new playstyles and everything. Like, you believe, new maps would help. Hell, even bring back, D1 maps. But that's it for now. You know what game mode I really like to come back? I'd really love to see Rift. Is it Rift? I think it was called Rift. Yeah, I love for that to come back, because I was insufferable on that on D1 with my little hunter doing fucking backflips, slamming the fucking spark. But alright, I'm going to upload this after I get the gameplay for it, of course. Well, at this point, I already have the gameplay for it, so you can ignore that. But, I'm going to get back to editing the rest of my Returnal and then uploading them. So the reason I'm doing 30 minutes for them as well is so it doesn't take too long to export out of Premiere Pro. It doesn't take too long for YouTube to upload them, and it doesn't really take too long, for the viewers to watch it, because if it's on a stream, then you get to watch it action by action. But in a video, it's like they usually want to sit up there for an hour watching this guy, do whatever it is he's doing in the game. But anyway, damn, this is almost 40 minutes. I got a lot of fucking gameplay to do on this thing. Also, I got back into Monster Hunter Rise because of all the events they're doing, so I gotta do a video on that too. So I'll catch up with you guys hopefully later this week. Hope you guys are enjoying your summer or finishing up school, just fine, and have done well in your finals. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'll catch you guys later.